Local breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6.
An officer-involved shooting overnight leaves one person dead. What we know tonight about the suspect.
Greenville County Dispatch received a 911 call from a child reporting to have heard a loud popping sound.
2 people found dead in a Greer home with children asleep inside. We have the latest on the investigation.
Saturday will feature a cool morning, a warm afternoon, but an even bigger cool down comes our way. I'll time it out for you town by town.
But first, we want to get to some breaking news this evening. South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson has responded to Alec Murdaugh's motion seeking a new trial. Earlier this month, Murdaugh's lawyers filed a motion claiming jury tampering during his double murder trial. Following those claims, Wilson asked SLED to investigate the allegations.
In today's filing, Wilson said the motion for a new trial cannot be made while the case is being appealed. Wilson also said SLED's investigation found significant factual disputes with Murdaugh's defense team's claims. Murdaugh's defense team now has 10 days to prove their case. More breaking news now. The Greenville County coroner has responded to a crash. It happened near the 2000 block of Piedmont Highway, just down the road from the Thomas Creek Brewery. The coroner says it is a single vehicle crash and one person is dead on scene. We will update you on air and online as we learn more. In Greenville County, we now know the name of a man who was killed in an officer-involved shooting overnight at an adult entertainment venue.
The coroner has identified the man as 57-year-old Matthew Edward Healy. Rashad Williams has been following this all day and has the latest update.
Well, right now we are still across the street from the Trophy Club on Airport Road. We have been here throughout the entire day. And at this point, the scene has cleared, but we have learned a lot about the suspect, Matthew Healy. We know that he was a graduate of Bob Jones University, and we also know that he was a dentist in Greenville. Public records show that his license to practice was suspended in January of this year, and also around that time there are several legal cases that are pending that Healy was facing, 2 of which include drug possession charges. Records also show he would not have been able to practice again until 2025, but according to the sheriff's office, deputies and Greenville police officers were called here to the Trophy Club around 12:40 this morning for reports of a man with multiple weapons in the parking lot. It was also reported that the man had been firing shots, and the sheriff's office says when authorities arrived, they met Matthew Healy, and the encounter eventually led to a deputy and officer discharging their firearms. Investigators say Healy was injured and taken to a hospital but died there a short time later. So a lot of the cars here on scene behind the yellow tape belong to people who were inside of the club during this incident, and we're told those individuals were instructed to pick up their cars this afternoon. One man who was waiting to get his car didn't want to be identified, but says he was inside having a good time when they were all placed on lockdown inside of the club for at least an hour.
They're not having a good time, you know. What they say about one apple, spoil the whole bunch, man. Locked us in, tell us we can't go nowhere. You know, I got a family at home, so I ain't been home all night. I've been trying to wait around, see what's going on.
We've also learned that Healy was first licensed as a dentist back in 1992 with an office under his name on Wade Hampton Boulevard. No deputies or police officers were injured during this incident, and SLED is handling the investigation. According to SLED, this is the 27th officer-involved shooting in the state of South Carolina this year, and the first for not only the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, but for Greenville Police as well. In Greenville County, Rashad Williams, WYFF News 4.
Rashad, thank you. All right, turning to our weather this evening. This is a live look from our Asheville Skycam. Just gorgeous out there. And the good news is some cooler temps are on the way just in time for Friday night football.
That's right. It feels like 77 out there in Asheville. Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice is here. And Chris, how are we looking this weekend?
Well, players and fans alike are not going to soon forget 2 weeks ago when we were at 97 degrees for the kickoff of Friday Night Hits. Tonight feeling much different. We're looking fantastic. Clear skies. There's a few showers in the mountains near Bryson City, stretching back through Robbinsville. There's one little shower east of Cullowhee, but that's it. Most of us are dry, and here's the live look right now from Greenville. It's just a fantastic evening taking shape. Now 79 degrees. The humidity's in check. The winds are relatively calm. We're in the 70s almost everywhere with the exception of Abbeville and areas like Union where you're still holding on to 80. Over the next 12 hours, these 70s change into the 60s by the middle of the game, and then heading home from the game, we're talking low 60s. Tomorrow morning may in fact be crisp in many areas in the upper 50s. Coming up, I'll show you some weekend rain we need to talk about and the brand new timing.
Chris, thank you. We have more breaking news out of Greenville County. We now know the names of 2 people found dead inside a home this morning.
Our Peyton Furtado has the latest out of Greer.
Yeah, we spoke with neighbors today who told us this house used to be a home to 5 children ranging from early teens to even younger than 1 year old, as well as 33-year-old Angelica Angel Aquino and 33-year-old Jonathan Sherrill. But this morning, one of the children called 911 after hearing loud popping noises. Both Aquino and Sherrill were found dead, each one with at least 1 gunshot wound, according to the Greenville County Coroner's Office. Property records show that Aquino was renting the house here on Windy Oak Way. Today we spoke with the senior deputy coroner, Shelton England, on scene.
Both subjects had at least 1 gunshot wound. Currently, our office, in conjunction with the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, is investigating, and we're early in the investigation, so we don't have a whole lot of details to give out at this time.
Neighbors say the 5 children were well behaved and kind, playing outside and even helping their neighbors pick up sticks in their yard. Law enforcement says none of the children were injured. The coroner's office says this is still very much under investigation. We'll have more information for you as soon as it becomes available. In Greer, I'm Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.
Students at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill are demanding action against gun violence after 2 lockdowns in less than 3 weeks. Today, students set up a table on campus to protest statements from Republican House Speaker Tim Moore, who suggested arming students. UNC students and other activists have held multiple rallies and news conferences since a professor was killed by a student in a campus lab building. There was a second campus lockdown on Wednesday after a man pulled a gun on employees at a bagel shop.
Also in North Carolina, the city of Raleigh will not issue a permit for a Christmas parade this year after the death of a young girl in last year's parade. 11-year-old Haley Brooks was dancing in the parade with the CNC Company Dance Complex when she was hit and killed by an out-of-control pickup truck that lost its brakes. The city says the decision not to issue a permit for this year's parade was made, quote, out of an abundance of caution for parade participants and spectators, as well as respect for Haley Brooks's family and friends.
You know what time it is? Week 4 for high school football season, and we've got our crews far and wide to give you the best Friday night coverage that the Upstate can offer.
I love it. Our Chase Justice is live at Clinton High School tonight and joins us now with a preview of our Week 4 game of the week. Chase, how are things shaping up out there?
Shaping out pretty good right now, Sydney. You can see the Chapman Panthers are actually starting to warm up right behind me. And these are 2 schools that are quite familiar with one another. Clinton High School is a school that is notoriously tough to beat on the gridiron right here at home. Now, their last home loss coming back in 2021 to the Chapman Panthers, a game that was won by 1 point. It was an instant classic, a nail-biter back and forth. But let's get back to the current day. The Chapman Panthers are a senior-driven bunch. 19 of their 22 starters have been in this program under Coach Cab for 4 years now, while Clinton returns a number of players that were a part of that Upper State Final appearance last season. 7 total players sit between 15 and 30 carries for the Red Devils, which shows how important it is for them to share the load on the offensive side of the ball. Here's what both head coaches had to say heading into tonight's game of the week matchup.
It's going to be our 5th week in a row in front of a big crowd. You know, so our seniors really drive this. We're really senior driven on the offensive side of the ball. Our defense is younger, but they're learning every single week, and they're a fun group to watch.
Past is the past. We're trying to live in the present, and we just take every day, every rep at practice, one day at a time, and try to get better. Every rep, every play at practice, because you win the games Monday through Thursday. On Friday nights, you got to execute the game plan and get after it.
Now, this is the 5th matchup in 4 years between these 2 teams. Clinton currently leads the series 3-1 during that span. Coming up in just about 10 minutes, we'll actually have a live interview with the home Clinton football head coach Corey Fountain ahead of our Week 4 game of the week matchup. Until then, reporting live in Clinton, South Carolina, Chase Justice, WYFF News 4 Sports.
I'm WYFF News 4's Carlos Flores, and right now on WYFF4.com, you can check out this week's edition of Aquí para Ti, WYFF News 4 Spanish newscast. This week, Hispanic Heritage Month kicks off with events across the upstate and western North Carolina. See how people are celebrating the Hispanic Latino community this weekend. And the CDC gives the okay for a new COVID vaccine booster. What you need to know, all under the Aquí para Ti tab on WYFF4.com and on our Facebook page. Temperatures right now not that bad. The 70s coming up. I'll show you how low we go tonight and the rest of the weekend.